With so many options, why choose Arizona State University?
For me, the only online option was ASU because of the quality. Their faculty was really involved with their students and care about your personal journey. The dedication to my personal development from my professors, that's been extremely valuable to me.
Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online. That's a degree better. Explore more than 300 undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs at asuonline.asu.edu.
Ready to make a real impact every day? Join the Active Day Home Care team and help clients maintain their independence in the comfort of their own homes. Make a difference in someone's life as you provide essential daily assistance and protect their health and happiness. Earn up to $20 an hour and enjoy additional perks like optional daily pay, 401k, paid time off, ongoing educational training, and more. Join a team that values care, compassion, and your professional growth. Visit activeday.com to apply.
Okay, welcome. Let's get into this deep dive. We've got a pile of sources here, all pointing towards the NBA Finals.
Yeah, specifically that Pacers versus Thunder matchup. It's interesting stuff.
It really is. We're looking at actual search data, like what people were typing into their phones and computers during the series.
Right, the raw queries.
Exactly. And our job here is to sort of cut through that noise and pull out the key things you should know quickly.
And what jumps out, immediately, is how much everything seems to circle around one game. There's interest in the whole series, sure, but Game 3 NBA Finals, that phrase is just everywhere in these sources. It's like a laser focus.
Totally. Not just NBA Finals, but specifically Game 3. And then within that Game 3 focus, you see certain names pop up again and again.
Oh, yeah.
For Indiana, Benedict Mathurin comes up a lot. People looking for Benedict Mathurin stats, even variations like Benedict Mathurin.
Right, and sometimes even Ben Mathurin. Clearly a focus on him.
And T.J. McConnell, too. T.J. McConnell stats.
Yeah.
T.J. McConnell. Plus Tyrese Halliburton, of course. Tyrese Halliburton stats.
Yeah, that pattern of name plus stats, it suggests people were really digging into their performance, right? Probably how they did in that specific game, Game 3.
Makes sense.
And then for the Thunder, it's all about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA.
Yep, searches for the full name or just Shai or Ska. He was the clear focus there.
The data also flags other Pacers, like Obi Toppin, briefly. And there was that kind of interesting query about Wiggins OKC.
Yeah, that's a bit more specific. Maybe trade talk or something. Hard to say just from the query.
Could be. But what really stood out when you look at the timing implied here is what happened right after Game 3 finished.
Oh, absolutely. The sheer volume.
Yeah. The questions like, who won Game 3 of the NBA Finals?
Yeah.
Or did the Pacers win last night? Even just who won the NBA game last night?
It's overwhelming. It tells you there was this immediate, almost desperate need to know the result right now.
That really speaks to the stakes, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. For fans, especially in a tight series, that score for a pivotal game like Game 3 isn't just info you catch up on. It's the headline. And beyond just that immediate result, the sources show, the other typical fan activities.
Like what?
Well, people asking where to watch the games, obviously, checking the NBA Finals odds, probably seeing how Game 3 impacted things.
Good point. Trying to make predictions, too.
Yep, Thunder versus Pacers prediction shows up. Looking for the final schedule NBA overall and already looking ahead, searching for Game 4 NBA Finals.
So it paints a picture of engagement beyond just that one game, even if Game 3 was the flashpoint. How to watch, how to bet, what's next.
Exactly. And we even see where some people were looking, searches mentioning Fox Sports and The Ringer. Gives you a clue about their go-to spots for info.
Right. So putting it all together, these searches, they're not random. They kind of give you the pulse of the fans at that exact moment.
Yeah, a snapshot of collective interest during a really crucial part of the finals.
Okay, so wrapping up this deep dive, the sources make it pretty clear. Game 3, Pacers versus Thunder. That was the absolute center of attention.
Definitely the focal point.
Key players, Mathurin, McConnell, Halliburton, SGA. Their performances were under the microscope, judging by those stats searches.
Right. Significant interest there.
And that flood of who won Game 3 questions just screams how critical that single game felt. The urgency was palpable.
So this dive basically distilled what the search data showed was top of mind for fans right around that specific game, a real laser focus.
So here's something to maybe chew on. Thinking about how dominant that one question, who won Game 3, really was. What does that intense, immediate focus on just one result tell you about the kind of drama and pressure that builds up when a championship is on the line?